Okay. So this Ruben fellow calls himself a Kingslayer, and he decides he's going to come after the Fraction. Ruben, I don't understand what your angle is here. You call yourself the real Kingslayer and that you're going to take down all these false individuals, but the thing is, there's nothing false about the Fraction, no. Why would I align myself with false individuals? And I've already aligned myself with a Kingslayer. If you're coming after my pal Ishan, because he's labeled himself Kingslayer, and rightfully so, well, here's something else, a little extra sugar to go with the medicine. I am a Kingslayer. I've already put down one king. It has been my mission to put down kings ever since I joined the movie Trivia Face-Off. And then here you are, coming out with your, I'm the real Kingslayer, and I'm gonna put down all you posers. The only poser I see is you, Ruby. And if it helps, I'll gladly hand you over a little ruby that I collected from the crown I've already taken off the head of one would-be king. If you decide that you need to attack my Fraction, to attack my friends, and since they've elected me to be the first guy in your way, well, I'm afraid this is where your journey ends, in your path to destroy these phonies. The only phony I see is you, and I put down true phonies.
Howdy folks, this is your good buddy Hillbilly Scribs with you again for another one of these here episodes of the Hillbilly Hollar. And we're going to do what we do every week. We're going to take a look back at what happened last week in the movie Trivia Face-Off and take a look ahead at what's coming up in the week to come. So you guys just sit back, get comfy, strap yourselves in, and we're going to get started. We'll start off by taking a look at what happened last week. Early last week, we seen that there Jeremy, the Atom Adams, go and defeat Malcolm, the Crazy Kiwi Lay in a singles division match. And that was a good one, folks. Later in the week, we seen that there Arsenal, Albert Viridarma, go and defeat Andrea the Angel Malabag in Geese-tacular division. Those were some good matches this past week. And I tell you what, that there Adam feller, he ain't no slouch. He knows his stuff. I hope I don't ever have to have a match against him. I don't think that'll be very pretty. And our Geek-tacular debuts we had this week, they are both gonna do great things. I got a big feeling about that. Very, very interested to see where the two of them go in the league. Exciting times are ahead of us, friends. Yes, sir. Now, I tell you, this is usually the time on the show where I do a preview of what's coming up this next week. Rest assured, friends, we do got some matches coming up. I just don't know what they are yet. But you will have some matches this week. We're still doing some tinkering behind the scenes and getting things kind of lined out. We got a bunch of matches that have already been filmed. So we got a bunch of matches that we're in the process of trying to get out to you folks. So just hold your horses and be patient. You will get some matches this week. I guarantee it. Now, one thing that I have been kind of thinking about doing with the show a little bit more, and this is a great week to do it, is maybe to kind of dive a little bit into rumors and news. And since it's me, the occasional conspiracy of what's going on here in the MTFO. So we're going to start out with rumor/news. I kind of talked about it last week. This is going to be about our next exhibition match. And I did talk about it last week, but let's talk about it again because I got a gut feeling we might be seeing this thing pretty dang soon. Now, most likely coming up this next week, we're going to have us that Disney exhibition match. And we got 4 competitors in this thing. Our first competitor is going to be that Jonathan Peck. You know him, he's the Raptor Master. And he's going to be going up against Nazario Montenegro, calling himself Mr. VHS. And they're going to be taking on a newcomer named Kevin Moreno, calling himself the Freakazoid. And then they're all going to be going up against that there Ruben. You know him, that Ruby feller that fancies himself as the Kingslayer. Yeah, that there is going to be a lot of fun. I think just about everybody enjoys them their Disney movies and those Pixar films. I know I can't wait to see it. And like I was saying, I got a pretty strong gut feeling that we might be seeing this thing this week. It's not set in stone, but it's right down here. I feel it. Yeah. And as I was saying a while ago, we may be talking about some rumors and conspiracies as well. So I got one for you. This one's a biggie. We are looking to have a second exhibition match here in the month of October. I wonder what it might be about. Well, it is October, and we all know what comes at the end of the month. That's right, Halloween. And, if you're going to have a Halloween exhibition match, it's got to be about them there horror movies, right? Now, I'll be honest, the horror movies ain't exactly up the Hillbilly's alley. Y'all know me, I get the EBGBs pretty easily. So I ain't watched a bunch of them, but I have seen a few. And I do like movie trivia, so I think that's going to be pretty cool. So you guys be sure to keep staying tuned, and we'll get more information out with you as soon as we have it. Like I said, it's just a rumor right now, but I think pretty soon it's going to be a fact. All right, now moving along. Like I said earlier, I ain't really got no matches to preview this week, but there is kind of a big story that's been developing recently here in the MTFO, and I kind of know about it because I'm part of it. Now, if y'all ain't been paying attention, if you've been, I don't know, living under a rock, you might not know about this Ruben feller. Well, he's been around the MTFO for a little bit. He ain't had no matches yet, but that ain't stopped him from running his mouth. And this feller he's been talking smack to me pretty much since he got here. And not only that, this feller fancies himself to be in a Kingslayer. And y'all know, one of my buddies here in the Fraction is the Kingslayer. So these guys, they're kind of starting to, I don't know, something's starting to heat up between them. This Ruben feller, who's also calling himself Kingslayer, he has been, like I said, running his mouth. Ooh-wee, I tell you what, that was something else. That there feller is awfully ambitious, don't you think? He thinks he's gonna take on all of us. That's just crazy. He wants a piece of Eshawn, my boy, the true Kingslayer. He's got to go through that Smash Mouth, Tony Healed. He's got to go through me, the Hillbilly, and he's got to go through my main man, the Maniac, Mark Kamayer. I really don't know if he's all right in the head, if he thinks he can do all that. We'll see. But the first person he's got to go through is the Maniac. And that match has been set. Everything's been signed. The ink is dry. So it should be coming up soon. Probably here in the next couple of weeks or so. So I will definitely let you guys know before it comes out. And we'll definitely be talking about it some more. Now, other than that, I don't really know of any other news or rumors going on in the MTFO. There are a bunch of conspiracies. I think maybe I'll talk about those next time. I'll definitely talk about those next time. But until then, you folks have a glorious week.